All right. Okay. So we're going live in 3, 2, and 1. Hello. I'm Telkiney, the Nerd Navigator. You may not recognize me. There's been a little change here in the nerd navigation world. You see, we're building an empire now. An empire with which we will rule the gaming world. Now I'm gonna need your help. Cause I'm a businessman. I'm rich. I know things. This is already the world's #1 best, most elite gaming community there is. But you can be a part of it. You want to help it grow, be bigger than you and me and all of us? Come join me. Come. You can do it. You and me. So with that, let's get started. Today, we're gonna play a little Everquest. See, I had a thought. I wondered to myself, I'm level 105. And because I'm 105, I can do things that I couldn't before. So I wondered, what can I do now that I couldn't do before? What raid mobs can I kill now by myself that I couldn't kill before? So we're gonna see. You and me. We're gonna have some little fun. We're gonna see how far we can go nowadays. Decently geared. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna kill some bosses. Now, if you're on the test server, you want to join me, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. You know, I don't have to do this solo. You can come. If you're around level 70 or so, you want some loot on the test server, that's fine. Because we're gonna have you some loot. I'm gonna start off with Anguish. We're gonna go to Anguish. We're gonna see what we can do there. So with this Priest of Discord, we'll make our way onto Discord. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready, Mr. Priest. I'm prepared. Let's get this underway. Goddess TV. What a great name to start off our chat with. How are you today? Hope you're wonderful. I am. Cheers to you. We'll make our way there. Currently we're crossing Drakenscar. Good little hub zone. Many zones you can cross into. I'm sure many of you with your Epic 2.0s very familiar with this zone. Having to go to the Bloodfields or any other zone connected to this. I myself remember the campaigns needed in those fields of blood to achieve my 2.0. It was a harrowing journey, but we accomplished it. Now we'll cross into the Nobles Causeway, if you will. This is a great place for me. You see, You could say I'm royalty, being the emperor of this here channel. So to use in chat, my friends, what was your favorite raid boss? Do you have a favorite fight or a fond memory of a harrowing victory that you achieved? Let me know. For me, nothing greater was the first time my guild killed Red Fang in the demi-plane. That little bat rat bastard caused us a large amount of pain. I think we were on him for 3 months before we got him down. That was a rough raid. Okay, okay. Chat is silent today, but that's all right. That's all right. All right if you want to watch. Nothing wrong with that. It's a welcome. So we're gonna make our way now to the Wall of Slaughter. Does anyone remember leveling in this zone? It was quite popular. Quite popular. Trying to get to level 70. Now, as we make our way through to Anguish, AOA, COA, whatever abbreviation you want to call it, let's just see if one of our friendly little raid bosses is up as we pass by. Maybe we give them a good old hello. A little how do you do? Ah, our good friend over here. See what he has to say. Good day to you, sport. We're just wetting our whistle. Oh, look at that. Got some quest items. That was all he was good for, despite being a raid boss. And he has a friend over here as well, who apparently it would take an army to defeat. Huh. That's interesting, since I'm a one-man army. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, a little knockback. That's quaint, cute. There we go. If there's anyone on test server needs a level 98 one-hand blunt, it's all yours. Pancakes. How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad that you like bacon. I do as well. There's nothing better than a roast pig. Am I right? We're making our way to this. Is it the Citadel of Anguish? Oh, you coming? You coming, buddy? Couldn't make up his mind. So here we are. Oh, but we have 6. Oh. It's very possible it doesn't like us having mercenaries. This is a setback. But don't be discouraged, my friends. We can overcome this adversity. Where did I put that? Oh, yes, of course. I put it over here. So, we're going to have to log in just a few more accounts. Oh, whatever will we do, huh? Is Nagafin on the test server? Can you spawn him? That would be interesting. Did I say Nagafin? Let's make our, since we're here, we'll make our way through Anguish, but if you can use an agent of change to spawn Kelfin, I will certainly do that. I have personally never killed the sleeper. Only seen one video from, I think, one of the Zek servers where people were doing it. Alright, so it looks like we'll need to drop some of the mercenaries here. Obviously. Oh, absolutely. This is all in fun. There's not a lot of the old content that can't be beaten now at 105. Let's see here. This account doesn't have anyone on test, so we'll have to create someone. We would call him Test 1. Think that's taken? What do you think? Oh, gee, the name has been taken. How interesting. Well, you know, Pancakes, there's 2 schools of thought for that. You know. But I believe the correct answer is that Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. That's my final answer. Seriously? You rejected that name too? Alright. Let's put in nonsense. Oh, you reject nonsense too? Wonderful. Sony, what's going on here? I guess you're not even Sony anymore. Give me a random name you'll let me in with. What's the delay here? What's the holdup? Let's go. Really? This is their own random name generator, and it's like, nope, not that one. Oh boy. You know, it interests me that it still takes this long to load into a game. It feels like roughly the same amount of time that it took back in the day. Yet now we have SSDs that write at, or read even, at about 1,000 times faster than they did in 1999. Alright. I don't remember this guy's name. I'm going to have to send him a tell first. Because I'm not going to be able to remember that. What's going on here? Wait, oh, right. It's Telkiney with an I because it's a stupid test server. Alright. There we go. Now we can just click on him and invite. What a wonderful feature that they added to this game. Huh, fellas? Alright. Alright, one down. 25,000 more to go. No, just kidding. We're going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of my merc here. I still don't believe it. I still don't believe that it wouldn't let me in. I swear I've had mercs in here. But oh well. Oh well. Let's see. Ah, yes. Had it minimized. Again, if anyone is on the test server, feel free to come join me. That's A-okay. Alright. See what else can we do here? We can log in another account. Teeny Beanie One, how are you tonight? You doing okay? Nope. I don't believe I've had the pleasure yet, Teeny Beanie One. I'm Telkiney, the Nerd Navigator. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Empire of Navigation. I hope you stay and join our legacy of gaming domination. Oh, pancakes. We don't need potions. We have instant shrinks, buddy. We can do it. Woo! All right. What a beautiful troll. I'm going to call her Big Beauty. Although I'm sure you can't say beauty, so we're going to have to misspell a little bit. Somebody's probably taking that. There we go. Oh, I didn't even put G's, I put B's. Bib Beauty. Nanel 03. I'm sorry, man. We're just having a good conversation here. Trying to load in so we can get into anguish. And we only do powerful, my friend here. Oh, pancakes, what'd you do to me? What'd you do to me, buddy? Alright. Let's see here. One more to go, huh, fellas? Alright. One more account to log into. So we can finally have a 6-man. The pancakes, I forget, what server do you play on? Are you a P99 fella? Is that what I remember? Everybody moves over to this screen. All right. Anticipation kills me. Kills me. Daybreak, Sony, Variant, Studio 989. Why ever couldn't you not make a better client? Why? I ask you. As we invite. Ah, okay. There we go. We got something now, fellas. No, just gotta wait a second. So you used to. When did you stop playing? When abouts? Miss more in the demiplane? I think the hardest part about that would be getting past sisters, if we're talking about the demiplane, because I don't know of a way to beat sisters without 2 people. What's going on here? Yeah, but I don't need to. Alright, what is it saying here? Magical presence. Yeah, I don't need one open. I just need to enter. What is going on? What's the deal here? Got myself a D. Don't have myself a DZ. What happened to my DZ? I had a DZ. There's a DZ. Okay, we have one. Now let me in the heck in. Huh? Huh? Let me just let me in. Yeah. The compass is pointing in my instance. It's right here. I see it. Just let me in. Was it too dangerous to enter at the moment? But no, I'm not scared. This is killing me. It's killing me, man. Is it? You think it's because these are level 1s? Man, this is a no go. This is a. All right. I just wanna thank Daybreak for this wonderful opportunity to waste my time. Thank you, Daybreak. So happy. All right. We'll go about creating test copies of actual high level characters. They shouldn't have to be in the zone. You just need the right amount of characters. What I am thinking is that they're level 1s, and so they're not. I don't know. They're breaking it or something. What's going on? Why can't I click on you? Can't click on you. That's. I'm a little furious right now. Like, why? Right. These two are 105. Why it's not letting me click on this guy to remove him from? All right, we're just gonna disband. All right. I think something's bugged. On the test server or something, because stuff's not working right. We might just head over to Phronovive. Might do that. Unless Cat's on. I don't know if Cats is on. I doubt Cats is on.
One of the first questions
Yeah, he streamed 15 hours ago, so he's probably a little asleep, I think. So here's what we're gonna do. Just gonna head on over to Phronovi instead of the test server. I was doing it on the test server so that if there were instances we wanted to go to, that could, what's the word? Could have the Agents of Change. I could utilize that since they're not in Phronovi, which really should add that. That'd be cool. But what can you do? We'll just head on over to old FV. See if there's any guildies that wanna partake. Maybe it's a Friday night. Maybe somebody will. Yeah. Possible. All right. If not, I do have a bunch of 105s and on front of eye I can log into. Start that up. Army up now. So how's everybody's evening tonight? Is it spectacular? Is it wonderful? $73 cleric. How'd you like to be a level 90 cleric? Did you enjoy that? Would that be fun? All right. Let's see here. Trying to think. If we 73, I don't think I could group with him for another 2 levels, so I'll need somebody that's a bit lower. Yeah, we can do Keizu. Get this guy in a safer spot. Seriously? Good lord. All right. All right. So we'll have a change of plans. And looks like we'll just be heading over. See 70, 75. What's a good 75 zone, chat? You think Direwin or maybe Rift Seekers? Rift Seekers feels low. I think Direwin is good. I think it has level like 75 to 80 mobs. Right? Alright, we'll get on Keizu. Get on Keizu, meet up with our level 73 cleric friend. Kill some things. Slaughter them. Huh? Right. If anyone else is on Throne of Eye, let me know. We'll get you in. We won't need that merc, my friend. Since you're a cleric, that's great. Great times. Don't need merc. Got cleric. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Now you can just buy just buy the horses from their little station shop. Um. All right, we're gonna head to Direwind so we can get there. Wonder if we have any nice guildies. That was the key. Was the sitting down aggro. That was ridiculous. Um, R2, are you around, bud? I think I just tried inviting you. I assume you're the only cleric in this level range here. Oh wait, that's Barkinson. Have you not gotten into KOI yet? I didn't see that's his alt. Speaking the right language. Okay, good. Just my so in front of if anyone isn't familiar, you have to speak in Elvish. That's like our kind of unofficial language since it's a role playing server. Um, you're required to speak. You start out only knowing your race's language. There's no common tongue. Druid was getting logged on here. Do 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 do. All right, R2, we need to head into the guild lobby here, buddy. Sleeping Lily. Where you at, buddy? Go. We got a port ready. Yep, that's right, man. You get skill ups while in group chat. Sleeping Lily. Yep. Okay. All right, going. Here, all group invite him. All running through. All right, looks like we're in the East Guild lobby. Is where we want to be for our port over. Head on over to the east side. Ah, there he is. Oh no, that's what I was saying. Language stuff is definitely live. And Sinsu Wang. Yeah, I'd focus on hot zones or just zones that you like in general. But I have some personal favorites that don't always rotate into the hot zones. But welcome to Front of Eye. I hope you enjoy your stay. Get a little Buffy buff. All right, guys. So let's head over. That isn't a bad spot where we're at. We can cross this way and maybe avoid the griffins there. And we can fight a bunch of undead. I think because you guys will be able to nuke them too if you have the spare mana. So it might be a good spot for you. We'll just start slaughtering here, fellas. We'll make our way through. I should be able to tank this. This tune's pretty. This tune is well funded. Let's just say that. See, I had a really good line on a hedge fund worker who got me some real good deals, some steals, if you will, off the black market. But I can set, if you want to assist or something, I can set up my assist here. Get these guys, get their aggro here. All right. You know, you guys feel free to do whatever clericy things you want. It doesn't look like I'm taking too bad of a beating, so if you want to smite the undead, are these guys considered undead for you, y'all? We're on Throne of Eye. Yeah, R2, man, you use those holy, ungodly powers of righteousness, and you smite them, man. Get them dead, my friend. The undead are your domain, you know what I'm saying, my friend? You got this. I believe in you. This requires some good music. This is some slaying music. You guys like those the shadow artifacts that happen? Look at that. Ew. No. Did I scroll all the way down? Yeah. Yeah, the rating got canceled due to them not liking mercs to count as people, so I couldn't load instances. So we decided to help some friends level. Once we can get them to 75 here, they can group with my monk. Yeah, they did help. They added like translocators in those times when you really do need to get something done and not wait for a boat. So that is nice. I think there's only a few boats now, like Brothers Island, that really still require a boat, but Brothers Island is pretty quick. Oh, we got some. I'm gonna let you guys actually do some healing here. Just gonna make sure that I can get some aggro on them for you guys. Alright, we'll get this dead. We're gonna fight for our lives, gentlemen. There's no losing. No. Not on this stream. Mm-mm. We're gonna conquer. We're gonna overcome. They're not stopping us. No. By the way, if you're not part yet of our gaming global empire, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. You can join us. Hit the like button. Come on, just hit it. Alright, it's just gonna take you a second. Promise it won't hurt. It'll help the empire grow. While we're already the #1 premier gaming channel on YouTube. That's right. We hide our numbers because we're silent. We're deadly. Sneaky. Get in there. They don't know. YouTube doesn't know what's hit them. But we know. This is our empire, my friends. Can't do it without you. Drink a sip of water. 100% H2O. We got this. That's right. That's right. You can join the likes of Dobu, 1986. Gentleman of refined taste, he is. With his 21 years of knowledge on this planet, he's come to understand how to conquer with the Nerd Navigator way. You know what I'm saying? It's all of us. What's up, Joel? Joel, we're getting some XP for some cleric friends on front of Vi here, as you're familiar with, I'm sure. Because Joel, you have a level 105 ranger, if I remember correctly, huh? The Nerd Navigator never forgets. Yeah, currently we're hanging out with two level 73 and 74 cleric friends. I'm on my 75 berserker. We're just clearing the way in old Direwind. You know, doing a little fun. Of course, Mr. Pancakes. The levels go to 105. Actually, they've been 105 for a few expansions now. Even it's crazy. I know. Three expansions they haven't raised the level cap. Well, I guess technically that first of the three they did raise the level cap to 105. But then a sequential 2 after that. They didn't. There was no raising of anything. Yeah, once we get to, I think it's 75. I think 75 is it. Once these little cleric friends get to 75, they can group with my 105. Now I'm thinking about it, I have some heroic characters I could have logged in on, but oh well. It's fun not just smearing the content just yet. Nope. Someone joined. What happened there? Think someone joined the Empire. I didn't catch it. Whoever you are, let me know. I want to thank you. And look forward to conquering many games with you. Yeah, I have player names off. Oh, okay, he did get into. Just Kazu. That's all. Just Kazu. Is it Pantheon Rise of the Gods? I'm not trying to correct you, just trying to remember. You guys want to talk about Pantheon? Let's want to put it all on the table here. I'm concerned about Pantheon. I'm not going to lie to you. I played Vanguard. I liked aspects of Vanguard, but it still felt unfinished. I felt like it was underdeveloped. A lot of the content wasn't in at launch, like the raid content wasn't there. It took quite a while after launch for them to start adding even gear to some of the dungeons. I don't know if I can trust Mr. McQuaid, Mr. Bryan again after believing him the first time. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm not going to say it's going to be bad. I can't put myself out there yet. You know what I mean? I can't. I'll probably buy the game. I will, cuz it's inevitable. But I still can be concerned, you know what I mean? Well, thank you, Shuno. You know, we're trying to bring some class to YouTube. In this empire, we settle for the very best. This empire of the Nerd Navigation. I'm going to be bringing you only the best. Because we are the #1 gaming channel. We are the best in the world. award winning. It's all for you. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Joel. You know what's also like, I feel like can we break this down too in the gaming world? This early access stuff, like, let's be real. Most early access is junk, just junk. I can't think of an early access game that was like, oh man, this is awesome. Now I get it. There's supposed to be alpha or beta. I'm sorry, man. But if you're receiving money, right? Because you want to grow your base, that's a launch. You just launched your game. Because games that do this early access thing, they never recover. Name one game that had early access that's just awesome, right? Maybe Ark, but still terrible. In my opinion, I think it still has a lot of issues. I don't know, man. Ah, Joel, you lied to me, buddy. You lied to me. Dabu, it's funny you should say that. I actually, it's like you got a friend here. W, I'm looking at, actually, I'm scripting it out right now, but I'm making a video about how Daybreak can try to turn back the clock a little. Maybe get new players. Maybe. Or at least get returning players. What they need really is a good balance, right? A good balance between casual stuff, you know, and that classic feeling, that old school feeling. And what I think they could do is do like a hard mode or something, right? And hard mode could have maybe, I don't know, some incentive. But you can choose which one you want to do, right? You can do current EverQuest, or you do hard mode, and say your regeneration takes longer, and mobs hit harder, and so forth. Oh, we got some friends over here too. All right. Yeah, this is on Fronavi, David. How you doing tonight? It's Daybreak, but I have to believe that they do want to make money, right? And how do you make money? You get more players. Pure and simple. Pure and simple. Now I have some other ideas. I got ideas. I got a list of them of what they could do to make money, because that's their first, number 2, 5th, 7th, 8th, 20th goal is to make money. They're owned by an investment firm now. You know what I mean? My people. And I know what we want. We want money. That's all we care about. So to get the stuff that players want, they're going to need to understand what it is to get players into EverQuest again, man. With what they got. And I think they can do it with very little content increases or anything like that. They just need to tweak some systems. Now, another idea, just off the top of my head, right? Or it wasn't, because I have the list. is they have this system, and I love it. No, Plutonia, I don't think you should go that far. But maybe in hard mode, if you're in hard mode, your stuff does stay on your corpse. It brings that classic feel. So in hard mode, I was going to talk about something else, but let's keep talking about hard mode here. So hard mode isn't a permanent death like Diablo's hard mode or anything like that. But hard mode would be more like classic, right? For the P99ers and so forth. And this would be perfect for them, I think, because they haven't experienced the new content, or a lot of them haven't. Okay, there's some that have. There's some that have played current. But what if there's a hard mode? You can choose to go into hard mode. It gives you some benefit. Say, like there's a hard mode version of loot or something like that. So they already have the loot, and maybe hard mode gives you 10% better items, right? It gives you something, not a lot, but something. And that hard mode, if you die in hard mode, your corpse stays there, and all your stuff stay in it, specifically in hard mode. So the current content people don't get messed up with like how they want to play. But if people like that classic feeling, the corpse runs, the how hard the monsters are and so forth, they can get that still in hard mode. You know what I'm saying? Well, thanks, Frick. Thanks so much, buddy. You know, I mean, I am glad that you think that. But you know, it doesn't. You suck. Get the out of my channel, Frick. Boom. All right, so another idea for them making money, right? Sorry, got a little intense there. Hey, say what you want about me, okay? You come in here, you say what you want. Don't involve my guild, all right? They're my brothers and sisters in North. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't respect them, if I don't give them the honor, well then, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? What can I do? Is that you, Ram? Rama Ding Dong? Rama? So what can Daybreak do to make money, right? Besides hard mode. We talked about hard mode. I know, Pancakes. You want us to just die and be dead. I get it. I'm not for that. I think that's a little too extreme. But bring back the corpse runs and so forth like that in hard mode. That's cool. So let me move on to point number two. Point number two: Daybreak can make money, because I know that Daybreak makes some money off of me. I know this because I am one of those sad fools that buy stuff off of their store. It's true. This little guy right here is Frozen Avenger weapon. This augment. It's from their store. It's a player item. It's made by a player, like crafted from their player studio. And I liked it. You know what I mean? So I bought it. Here's the thing. Everquest is filled with thousands of weapons, right? All they need to do is make those weapons augments, or ornamentations. Sorry, not augments. Ornamentations. The good ones. You know what I'm saying? Now they've been doing this. They've done it a little bit as far as crafting, right? So you can get like the Staff of Transcendence. It's a monk thing. I'm only going to name monk things because that's all I know. You can get the Shanai of the Ancients. I'm going to let you guys met up just a little bit. You can get Shanai of the Ancients ornamentation so that you can change your hand-to-hand weapons to a Shanai of the Ancients from POP, from playtime. That's awesome. You can get a Ball of Sun from Solteris. Awesome. Okay? But there's so many more. There's so many more. And there's good staffs and so forth. So what I'm saying is that they could make ornaments from like art that they already have in the game and sell that. Because there's a bunch that people would buy. Okay? I mean, you look at it right now, right? You look at it right now. And people buy this stuff. I see it everywhere. You know what I mean? I buy it. I buy stuff. Their player studio stuff, their appearance stuff, right? You can get weapon visuals here. You know what I mean? I look over it. I'm like, oh, what cool weapons can I get, right? And there's some good stuff here. There's some not great stuff here. Some's interesting, but just not that great. Like this, I'm like, looks like a flat sword. I'm not buying it. I'm not. This the same thing. It's terrible. It's a terrible texture. Like I get where it's trying to go. It's trying to be blood or something. Not for me. Not for me. You know, I don't know what this is. This isn't for me either. But there's some really great ones. Like this was one of my favorites. Okay, okay. But I'm just saying. So they got that stuff, right? It's $3, right? People buy it. People buy it. I bought it. But what if they adds more? It's just more content for people to buy. You know. Oh, thanks, 12 Strings. Unfortunately, my raid schemes, they hit a dead end. I thought I could use mercs to get raid instances. So I had 3 characters logged in and then 3 mercs, and then I still couldn't get raid instances. So that went out the door frame. So now I'm on my level 75. I got 2 friends that are on 75 clerics, or not 75. Sorry, think Lippy here is leaping here is 73, and then the other gentleman is 72 or 74, something like that. Anyway, so we're trying to get them to 75 so that I can then get on my monk and, you know, do a little power leveling. So that'll be good. Right, Dabu? Thanks, 12 Strings. I hope you had a successful night raiding, man. We were just talking about what Daybreak could do to get more players, and to do that though, we're talking about how they could get more funds, because at the end of the day, Daybreak's all about making money, right? Right? And so I think you came in with me talking about the ornamentations. And it's the ornamentations that I was talking about isn't necessarily get new players or anything like that, but it's for them to make money so they can fund doing more content, right? Well, what's nice about Darwin too, Teeny Beanie, is we can actually move up. We probably could do that now, because Direwind has up to like level 78. I want to say up in the army. You know what I'm talking about, up at the top of the zone. Although getting past the Guardians is going to be interesting, because none of us have that quest done here. But we could go up there. In fact, let's I'm gonna start making our way up there. That's what I'll do. Start going to the higher end content, or the higher level content. How's the Zerkers doing, man? I heard some rough stuff after the last patch. Besides the nerf that the one big nerf that they're supposed to get, I heard that they like inadvertently bugged out a few other abilities for the Berserker that just really hurt them. Like the nerf was, you know, gonna be bad enough or something, but then with some of the abilities bugged out or something. I don't even know what the bugs were, but I heard there were some problems with some. How did that go, man? Or was that poppycock and it's just the one ability that did got nerfed? So 12, I think before you came in, we were talking about a hardcore mode for EverQuest. So it's a little idea I have. I'm gonna make a video with a bunch of stuffs. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they're still in a good position. I still think they deserve to be, you know, very high on the DPS list. Wizards, Necros, Necros, Wizards, Berserkers, and Rogues. Those are the top. I play a monk. I'm fine with being like 5th echelon, if you will, or whatever. You know. But anyway, so hardcore mode. Okay, get this. Trying to attract some old school players. Trying to attract the P99 crowd. The people that hate the casual EverQuest, as it were, today, right? So you introduce hardcore mode. No new content, right? No new content in the term of in the scheme of making new zones or new monsters. All they have to do is move the slider, right? That slider, make stuff a little harder, and then change it up just a little bit, the way the game functions. So if you go into a hard mode instance or version of something, then when you die in hard mode, your stuff. Whoop! I was going the wrong way. Then your stuff stays on your corpse, like old school, right? So in hard mode, stuff stays on your corpse. Mobs are harder, right? Maybe a bit denser, even. That might be a little too much because then they'd have to make every single zone dense. What's this guy saying? Let's see what's happening here. I don't know. But essentially it's trying to attract that classic feel, right, to modern EverQuest. The corpse runs, the more difficult monsters, the harder pulls, stuff like that. I mean, today pulls are easy, right? So maybe introduce unmessable mobs or unpacifiable mobs, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of old school folks are awaiting Pantheon. They need to grab that audience while they can. You know what I mean? I think that there's plenty to do in EverQuest for those players, but they just don't like some of the game mechanics. They think it's too easy. But with that, there does still need to be some benefit, right, to do hard mode. So what I would say is in hard mode, group gear specifically would be 10% better. Same items, it would just maybe have an affix at the end or something, and the stats would just be 10% better. So it wouldn't be as good as raid gear. Definitely not, because raid gear is usually about 25 to 30% better. But it would mean, hey, I did this way harder content. If we died, stuff happened, bad stuff occurred, but we beat it and we got these items. I think that would be really cool. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get back how long it took to level. I think that's the compromise that old schoolers are going to have to make. My haste ended like a ton of time ago. I need to pop that back on. There we go. Whee! You kidding me? You kidding me right now? You see that? And thanks for the attack buffs. Appreciate the old attackness. Clinky clanky. Got a shield of spurs or anything? Do I have it and I don't know it? What's going on here? What's going on here? No? Okay. Just gonna make our way over here, boys. In about half level. Not bad. Not bad. We can do better. Looks like we got some plague oozes here. Alright. It's funny you should mention that, Al. I'm gonna call you Al. The UI is another problem. I think that they need just to replace the UI better in terms of what's on it. They also need to just update it so it's a little more friendly to look at. Like right now, it's just plain. That's a big complaint that a lot of people have. Not the functionality, although the functionality is a problem in that it is so customizable, but new players don't know how to customize it, right? There's not good instructions. The Gloomy Depths tutorial, if you can call it a tutorial, doesn't tell you how to do that kind of stuff. What they really need is videos, I think. They need like pop-up instructional videos. I know that they have an in-game GUI that does like websites, like a web browser built in. So they just need to make some like, here's how you adjust your chat, like, and it pops up if they want to, and it just shows them how to adjust their chat if they want to. Now I also think that they need to implement a tab system for chat, not completely different windows, but similar to what other MMOs do. Who is this? Who is this? All right. I see. I see. He was doing a joke. Jokesy jokes. Because he's in KY. Let's see. What's this? This guy. Who? 105. The 2 clerics with me can't get XP with 5. Sorry, chat. I'm super behind. Yeah, no, that's the problem. They need battle spam in its own tab, but not having to have 20 different windows. You want to check your battle spam? You just click on the tab. You know what I mean? All right. All right, so chat. If somebody's not familiar with damage shield PLing, that's what we're gonna currently try to look at. Center hotbar. Up for the classes, and then you can modify. Yeah, it's like a beginners thing. They do that for what's it called? What am I thinking? They do it for heroic tunes, right? They set up a default hotbar for each class. But yeah, they could. Another thing, they could make, and I know it's more casual watering down, but you know the different lines like Synergy for monks, some sort of volley for berserkers, whatever. Like, why don't they just make that one skill and then it just ranks? Like when you get to the level you can have it at, or you get that new thing, it takes over that slot or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that needs some fleshing out. But I'm thinking off the top of my head. Another idea I had that will be in the video. Is also selling the collector's edition stuff. Now that, like, you can upgrade your account to the latest collector's edition, but you can't get the old stuff, right? So if you've been gone for a couple of years, there might have been a really cool item in that collector's edition that you would want, that you would even pay for if you were allowed to, but you can't. For me, that's the ornamentation for the Sword of Truth. I didn't pick up the collector's edition. I think it was House of Thule. I'm not certain. Maybe it was Reign of Fear. But they have an ornamentation for freaking Sword of Truth, and I would buy that in a heartbeat. If it was made available to me. It's the stuff like that I think that they could really monetize better. See, I can do Rampage 2 just in case here. Alright, I think I might have done Rampage. I'm not quite certain. I already Rampage. Let's see. When active, allows you to strike anything in a 4-foot with a single primary and attack round. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was like the destructive force, like for monks, where it's an actual like buff, and then anything you do makes it. But I think Rampage is just I go near them and I hit it, and it hits around me or something. Do I have destructive fury? Focus Rampage. Maybe I did do it wrong. That seems like for 21 seconds. This one doesn't. It just does with a single round. Let's see here. Whether let's see, Devers. All right, let me check. I think I can go to community here. Really? Yeah. Oh. All right, chat. We're waiting for this army to be devoured by our holy righteous power. Not let one single bird rest. We're gonna hit a few here. Do a rampage. Just making sure one comes out. That's fine. We'll take him. Not afraid. Yeah, here. So how's everybody else doing? Everybody having a good night? Good evening? Taking it easy? But I definitely think that just general features is a problem. Not just the UI, but just understanding general features in the game is a problem that isn't covered in the tutorial. They've added a ton of things not covered in the tutorial. They need to have some sort of guides, instructional videos. Hey, I'll make them for them if they want to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta make sure we're close enough for that sweet XP. Kill these guys for some experience while we're waiting for that experience to roll on in. Just trickle on in once they start dying to that damage shield. Let's see what else we got here. Got here, we got some. Oh, no, those are West dudes. One guy. Here we got some friends over here. For something to pick up while we wait. Where's everybody? There's the ooze. Where's the... Oh, there they are. Oh. That was a close one. Ah, they're on the Merc, that's why. ooze here. Oh, it looks like some are dying. I saw that rolling. Oh, we got a level 75. One of our boys leveled. So chat, for Pantheon, what do y'all think you're gonna play? Looks like they got basic EverQuest classes, you know. They got a monk, they have a Shadow Knight. They don't call it a Shadow Knight, but it's a Shadow Knight. You know, they got a Paladin, Warrior, Shaman, Illusionist, Summoner. Sure, that's not a mage. Definitely not, right? Yeah, Shaman. What you guys are thinking? What if it was out tomorrow? What class would you play in Pantheon? You know, starting all over again, right? Oh, this is trickle down. We can just start killing these. Do. Alright, R2 says he'd play a bard. And I do believe that they have a bard. I mean, I think that they have all the classic EverQuests. I mean, they're really banking off of stealing the EverQuest crowd. Oh, maybe they don't. Bring us in here. It looks like they have... Whoa. Alright. Looks like they have Cleric, Paladin, Warrior, Dreadlord, or Dire Lord, which is definitely a Shadow Knight. Rogue. It looks like the one thing they do not have is Bard, actually. From classic EverQuest, no Bard. That's it. Just that one thing. Ouch. Gonna have to pick a different class, RT. There are Rangers. Oh, there are Rangers. Right here in the middle. But just no Bard. It looks like, because the Summoner is definitely a mage, you know what I mean? They got Enchanter, Dread, that's a Shadow Knight. Otherwise, those are your classic EverQuest, you know? Alright, well, hey, thanks if you're still watching the stream there. Thanks for the damage shield pull. Very nice of you. Appreciate it. Pull this over to our cleric friends over here. It seemed that they definitely are going for that, like, CC feel, like you definitely want mesmerizes and so forth. During their playthrough, it was interesting. They made rogues look a lot more Unitarian than you would imagine, because it appears that rogues get a mesmerize of some sort. I saw them. It takes a ton of their endurance or whatever, so they definitely lose DPS through resources. But man, you know, they're allowing rogues to mesmerize. It might be off to a rough start right at the beginning. I mean, did they not have? Did I miss Necro on this list too? I thought they had. No, you're right. Okay, yeah, they don't have Necro either. That's another one. Good pointed out, Joel. See what else. Got it. All right, looks like R2 is heading to bed. Well, man, hope you have a good evening. Take it easy. All right. See, how long have we been at this? Almost 2 hours now? Okay, okay. It's alright, R2. I hope you have a good evening, man. With 105. Ram. Nah. We become the world #1 best YouTube channel in the world by letting some Ranger riffraff be the best. For one thing, #1 reason Rangers aren't better than monks. Can't be an Iskar Ranger. Can't be an Iskar Ranger, sir. Therefore, monks are better. I can Dropbox you my UI setup. It's for a 2K monitor though. But see, illusions, man. That's all they are. Deep down, you know. Deep down, you know. You're some wood elf, half elf. You're not. You know you're not an Escar. You know it. You know it. Not this monk, buddy. This monk. I got the parses still. We got forms. I've yet to be beaten by a ranger. Hey, man. But you guys can, you can levitate and stuff. You can shoot arrows. You got headshot? I don't have headshot. But I would DPS in a raid. That's not something that's gonna happen. People only wash their hands after touching me because they had to rub my feet. We doing this? Doing it? Do Shadow Knights have some sort of group invisibility or something? I guess I got cloudy pots, but I don't know if cleric does. KY raids the Broken Mirror currently, but I have EOK raid gear. Yep, I got a staff of the Dragoon. Yeah. Roll. Roll out. I think it's this way. Yeah. I thought that, I swear. I already invited that stupid little dwarf. Non-dwarf. Fake dwarf looking guy. Burr, burr. What do we got here? This is good music. This is what we got as we go through this place. Oh, somebody's killing here. Who knew? Look at that. Whoop. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. It's because, gentlemen, we've started an empire. I'm bringing class back to the YouTubes. The old Telkiney is gone. The new Telkiney is here. And with it comes a certain amount of panache, if you will. Okay? But you're part of it too. You're part of this empire that we have. This #1 gaming community. Worldwide. Domination is what we have. We're an empire, a coalition. Us. That's right. But you know what? The CEO, it's gotta dress good. It's gotta dress to be what you are, not what you think you are. That's why, starting today, and every day now until the end of time, you'll see me in a suit, ready to show you true gaming glory. That's right, my friends. So grab your Tic Tacs. Have a little fun. Where's our boys at? There's our boys. These guys seeing the video, you're gonna have to kill them. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. Get them. Alright. So bring it on in. We got this. Spirit of Everquest is classic. Guess we don't. We'll just make our way up to see Tammy Pants 1. How you doing, Tammy Pants 1? You doing good? You in somebody in a foreign country coming to us all the way from some unknown regions. See, I have agents all over the world, folks. All over the world within this empire. Christopher Davies, for instance. He's an ambassador, if you will, to the empire of Nerd Navigation. If the ambassador is home, what's he doing? We're gonna kill some stuff while we wait. Don't mind us at the front here. You can get your train going, my friend. You don't have to come back for us. We're gonna take these guys on. As we fight domination. Since this is an empire, the right title, my friend, would be Emperor Telkiney. But it's okay. It's alright. It's only our first day. We're still building this great, glorious gaming community coming together as one. The most elite, the best, award-winning even, magnificent army of fellow gamers. Can you hear the trumpets calling, my friends? I can. Hear that flute? Hear that? It's for you guys. Check that out. I never saw this before. But they have like solid statues of Vishen. The Vishen symbol right here. I never looked out this one. I honestly was just run by this thing every time. That's amazing. Brian, this was recommended because you are stepping in to a channel in the making, into, nay, a federation of gamers, dreamers, players come together, one goal, and that's to be the best. That's right. No other EverQuest stream quite like this, my friend. No. You can look, you can find some P99ers, you know, playing the same content over and over again. That's cool. No fault. No problem. No problem. But here, in the Dragon's Balls, you have us. Brian, friend. You dress for the job you have, son. See, I am the CEO, the emperor of this here domain. But I encourage you to join me, man. Come on. Be a part of us. We want to have you. You're welcome. We don't turn people away. Grab some Tic Tacs. Some Ticky Tacs. Just put it in your mouth. You feel me now? That's some good stuff right there. Alright. Now we got some friends coming in. He's doing some business. He's doing some work over in the tunnels. He's getting us some friends. They're gonna come by. We're gonna say hello just for a second. Just a second. Cause they're not gonna last long. They're gonna be like a virgin at prom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Currently we are on front of I. We're currently in Ashen Gate. We have a few level 75 characters We're getting some EXPs the efficient way, if you know what I mean. This, my friend, is the glorious Ashengate realm, filled with statues of Vishen, monoliths of an old glory long past. Looks like our friend lost his train. Or he might have killed it. Yeah, you could pay $15. Get a little 85. It's true. It's true. It's true. But there's just this inevitable feeling of using the mechanics in the game to do it yourself, but in a way that kind of cheeses the system. I hear a lot of people loved EQOA. I don't begrudge them. I'm sure EQOA was an interesting place, because now EQOA, its lore, its setting, now was that in the past, like compared to present day EverQuest? Like, I think it was something like where EverQuest 2 is 500 years into the future of normal EverQuest or regular EverQuest Live, but EverQuest EOA, right? EverQuest Online Adventures, wasn't that like 500 years into the past or something like that? Like it was set in the past, so that would have probably been an interesting lore. You know. Sugar, mainly. Mainly sugar. Yeah. Lots of sugar. Yeah. I love Tic Tacs. Dude, I eat Tic Tacs like candy. I know they're supposed to be like a mint, but when you get the orange ones, they just... so good. You know, Stig, we might be better served just doing the camp outside of Ashengate, that big open area. Those guys are higher level, like they're level 78 compared to us. But it's a lot easier to pull than in here, it seems like. Matt. I don't sing, unfortunately. I'm the blues brother that does not sing. But I'll play you a little ditty in EverQuest. It's called "Who's the Best in EverQuest?" It's me, Telkiney. Who's the greatest monk that ever was? Why, that's me, Telkiney. You see, when you're the emperor of the Nerd Navigation Empire that it is today, the dominating force in gaming, you can't not be the best. You can't settle for being the best, or for being anything less than the best, because then you just die like the rest. Presently we're 75, so technically we would be in this level range, because this Ashen Gate goes up to level 80 in terms of the mobs. House of Thul's 85-ish. The Ferrat Zone, the Dream, is 85 content. You get into the grounds, it's more like 87, so forth. Because House of Thul skips. So this is a TSS expansion, right? And TSS was TSS increased the level to 75. So we're exactly where 75 was. Now that doesn't mean that we can't go to someplace a little higher, right? So there's TBS. It's not great for power leveling or leveling. Then there's SOD, which increased the level range to 85. Then there's Underfoot. And then after Underfoot, then we get, let's see. No, I missed one. I missed Secrets of Fadark. Secrets of Fadark. That was level 80, right? TBS was 75. Secrets of Fadark 80. Then SOD 85. So we could go to Secrets of Fadark. There we're talking, Dragonskill Hills, Loping Plains, that sort of thing. Matt. Benny's not even on, I don't think. He's probably on one of his bizarre characters or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's no Benamage. You can't control me. You can't stop this. He's probably got some alt on though. Right there. Yeah, in offline mode in the bazaar. Little hairy brush. Brian, welcome to the Empire, friend. I hope you enjoy the stay. Hope you enjoy it. There's gonna be a lot more content on your way, buddy. Oh yeah, you can't get back up. You can't get back up when you go down there. Why don't we relocate? I can get on my monk now that Branson is 75, I think. Yeah. Braxton is 75. So let's why don't we get port back? I'll get on Telkiney. We can head to somewhere else. Yeah, because we're just kind of standing around at this point. So what we can go to House of Thul, bring along Braxton. Yeah, we KOI. much like the Nerd Navigator channel, is the best. I only associate with the best. That's when people ask. See, people ask, well, or say, EverQuest is dead. EverQuest doesn't have people playing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, nobody's playing. Okay, there's only like 50 people in my guild. All right, fair enough. There's some alts. There's some alts. Okay, so here's the non-alts, right? And that doesn't even count the people that are only on their alts, not on another character. Because you say, hey, maybe they're boxers or something. You know, there's plenty of boxers. I'll give you that. But we got still plenty of people on at like 1 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, and some of these people, they're on their alts. Granted, they're on their alts, but they're not on their main either. You know what I mean? So they're playing the one character. Anyway, yeah, we got folks. We got folks. I'm never lonely. You know what I mean? All right. Guess I should probably log out more closer to the entrance there. Yeah, Ram, we've only been growing. We've only been growing, man. We've only been growing. That's unfortunately I put out a few videos, okay, on the YouTube, and that garnered some attention. I think we've seen our largest recruitment increase in the last couple of months since I started my channel making EverQuest content. Actually, my Zerker is stuck at 75. He's I was only on him to help out. So here's a little thing for the. Oh no. Did I undo my AA on my Berserker? I got him to 76. That's a problem. We're gonna lose some level. We're gonna lose a level on our Zerker later, guys. So what I do is I keep some of my tunes at a specific level, so that I can group with people that are lower level. So this monk is always going to be at 51. Always going to be. But she's so super well geared. And this Zerker was always going to be at 75. I'm going to have to lose a level on him. Because he's perfectly geared for 75. He's got some of the best gear you can possibly get. He's got like silly HP for a Berserker at 75. He's got like something like 2.5k HP. Yeah, he's 76 now because apparently I unticked the 100% AA. The trick is you just put your AA at 100%. I don't know what I was doing to fiddle with that or something, but I'm gonna lose him a level there. All right. Was that? Do I have the best illusion in the game? Yes, I do. You're right. Thank you for asking. I love it. I love my dragon illusion. Yeah, I could do that. Do some Necro Soul Gems. I do have a Necro. Are those tradable? Or are those no drop on the Necro that does them? I don't know. I feel like this guy was just waiting around. You were, weren't you? Sorry, Ram. Didn't pass POK. I didn't use my Stein. We'll go over here. Use the small one. Whoa. Come on. Come on now. Wish I could play EQ, but I'm Australian. What? You play EQ even if you're Australian? We love our Aussies. Come on, man. 8 in the morning, haven't slept, watching EQ now, and haven't played in years. Hey, man, I hope you're having a good time watching. I'm gonna change the old portal here. Let's see here. Where are we gonna go? Ferrot. Ferrot. There we go. The dream. It's the dream, fellas. The dream. I got way too much crap in my bags. That's the problem for a different stream. Alright, here we go. That's true. That's true. I can understand that. But there's a lot to do besides raiding, man. I mean, there's some good content out there. You know what I mean? The Emperors of Kunark is just fun. It's like playing Kunark again, but with new content. Like, it's great times. I like it. All right. You know what I need to do? I need to suspend that. And we'll do this. Boom. All right. Oh, dude, it's like 12 hours, man. I mean, he's not wrong. The U.S. time and Aussie time's like 12 hours or 12 to 14 hours apart. Depending on what time zone you are in Australia. Australia has 5 different time zones, which is interesting. Isn't there? Do you guys all have time zones that are like 30 minutes apart or something? I do business all around the world, folks. I know my time zones. What can I say? Call people in Singapore, call people in Sydney. All right, where are people's at? They left the train. The train left the station. I need to move along here. Where's our friendly cleric at though? Is that him right there? Oh, yep. Yep. We're gonna go meet him. What happened to my dragon? Where'd the dragon go? There we go. There's the dragon. Is this us? Yep. Alright, I'm gonna move this chat screen here. There. Alright, we're gonna go to the grounds, I think. Yeah, that's where we're headed. Alright, you have a good night, Matt. Take it easy, buddy. You stay classy yourself, my friend. Get some good sleep. You know, get a full 8 hours. Then come back tomorrow. Start hitting hard. The old EverQuests. Sure. Sure. Do it. Let's do it, do it. Let's do it, do it. Let's do it, 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 do it right. What you doing, bow? Getting up, getting it, getting it, getting it. We're getting it, getting it, getting it, getting it. Oh yeah. Getting it, getting it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're just getting it. Got all of the mobs we could ever want. Alright, I'm gonna take this in. Kill from my friend here. Do. That's what we do. Oh yeah. Do. Gonna hit the mend. Cause I don't know why my button's not working. I got caps lock on. Don't know what that's about. Don't have attack on. Gotta pay attention. Grab some more, folks. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, got a namer, I think. Yep, good old Grummels. Grublets. Grublets are the Grummels? Come on, buddy. Gotta go. What? What are you doing? You're trying to stun me? Trying to stun me? You don't. Oh, you don't stun me. No. Alright, let's do this. Now we got a little summoning action because it's named. Alright. Just gonna kill some folks. Some dogs and some snakes with my dragon. Cause I'm a dragon. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, is there a buddy coming back with the train? Oh, there's his train. This train's bigger than my train. It's one thing I'll admit. It. SKs do bigger trains than me. I'm already admitting that. Just gonna whittle some folks down here. Come on, where are attacks coming from here? Just doing a little power leveling, folks. It's alright. Just getting some folks levels as they get AAs. Ding ding. Dingling. Woo! Go. Kill everything. Right. That's right, alright. Alright. Alright, we're going in, folks. Going to the grounds. Gonna kill a lot of things. Maybe the whole zone. Maybe. We'll do it. It's a challenge tonight. I think he opened the wrong door. Yep. Yeah, he did. I followed him like an idiot. Alright, going back out. Am I stuck? That was the first door. I'm definitely stuck. Alright, there we go. So what's happening, chat? What's snappy? Yeah, we go down here. This guy. This guy right here. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get this in here. Gonna get in here. Gonna get good. Chat. Have you ever seen an entire zone down before? Because you're about to. I'm gonna pop out Merc though. That's happening. This is happening. I'm in come on. See me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do 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 do. Oh, just gonna kill everything. That's what we do, yeah. I wish I had some haste, but I have my belt on another character. This isn't. This is House of Thule was the expansion that we're currently at. We're helping level up a buddy. So this is level 85, 87-ish content. But our buddy's level like 75. What do we do? Can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. Turn down the PC a little bit. We can see a little. Want to see a little bit. Maybe just my spells. Where are we at here? Oh, kill this guy. Little namer. I would like to do a little Empire's Kunark content. Should be fun. But right now we're just helping out. We'd a fellow member of our empire of the Nerd Navigation, who had a level 70 something, so we were playing around with that, and then our guildie was in here, and so decided to help him get some levels. So we're just clearing a path in the zone. It actually respawns super fast. Oh, I did get haste. Finally got some haste. Oh, look out. I got haste. Got haste for days. Like we're going to the lower area. I'm going to kill along the way. Because why not? What I do. I don't know why my attack key isn't working. But it's not. I'm going to have to hit some Q. while I kill. Let's get some fighting music, huh, fellas? Well, AAs aren't much of a problem these days, actually. So they're more recently they added a system called Auto Grant, which allows you to essentially get free AAs up to a certain point. So, it's generally like about 10 levels lower than the current max level right now. So it's a catch-up mechanic. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. How about this? Is this fighting music, Joel? Is this better? So Auto Grant, right? It's based on expansion, because technically the AAs, as you see them, right, they're based on expansions. So Auto Grant will grant all AAs up to the Reign of Fear expansion. Okay, so anything past that, with the Auto Grant turned on, you don't get, right? So if you're already at like close to max AAs, you're not going to see much. But when you're just leveling up, you get all the AAs, all of them, up to about level 100. Now that's still about 4 expansions worth of content that you don't get. Talking the Deep Sea, or TBS, I think that's the Deep in Sea, something, called Forsaken, the Empire of Kunark, and the Broken Mirror. All 4 of those you still gotta work up. But what it does do is help you kind of get back in the swing of things, even if you've been gone for a long time. I think it's really good for both new and returning players, because new players essentially get a leg up while they're leveling up. It makes it quicker, so they can get up to the higher levels, because that's really where everybody's at. You know what I mean? Like you look at our guild roster, right? And it's like 95s, and then there's like few people that are under that, right? So yeah, it's just something to help you get up to where the community is, because that's really where, unfortunately, where the community is. It's just like in World of Warcraft. Nobody's leveling at level 60 or level 10 or anything like that. Everybody's 110. You know what I mean? So it's a nice thing, especially with the AA system. So essentially what I'm trying to say is that there is no minimum level for AAs as long as you have the Auto Grant turned on. You'll have enough to be competitive, although you'll still get beat out by people. Holy, whoa, look at that guy. Wow. Alright, gentlemen, I gotta change out the battery in my wireless headset. Just a small inconvenience of having the convenience of not being wired, but it's sweet because they just have these lithium batteries that I just switch out, and then I charge came with 2 of them so that you can charge one while the other is working, and they charge quicker. Good stuff. Oh, we're back to Hero Down. Joel says this isn't fighting music. Is this fighting music, Joel? Is it? Where are we at? Where are we at here? Oh, we're this way. Yeah, man. Man, Autogram's great on anyone. Yeah, heroic characters are great because, you know, they'll have that immediate auto grant anyway. Where's over here? This is the SteelSeries H wireless headset, although they've rebranded it. It is now called the Siberian 800 wireless headset. And I've had mine, obviously pre-rebrand because it's the H. I've had it for years, at least 2 or 3 now, and still perfect. Great quality, and it's just wireless. The battery, I just switch them out. It's effortless, as you saw. It beeps a couple of times at you within an hour of it going dead, so that you can kind of know that it's going out. I couldn't recommend them more. Yeah, I because this is YouTube, right? Here, let's because this is YouTube. YouTube, obviously, there's strict copyright policies, right? This isn't Twitch. This isn't Twitch where you can just play whatever you want and they'll just mute it for you. No. For YouTube, they'll just take your channel down. Okay, so all the music I'm playing right now, you realize it has no vocals, no what. It's because it's all copyright-free material. It's all royalty-free, made by a great guy named Kevin MacLeod, or McLean. I usually have his description once I upload in the description if I've used his music. So I usually, because that's what he asks, it's his licensing is. It's the most popular server besides TLP ones. Fronavi, the server I'm on right now. Bar none. You just look at the population charts. But Fronavi is that special server, if you remember. If it's been a while since you played. Fronavi is a no drop server. Is the no drop server where nothing is no drop. So it's a little easier to access like raid items and so forth like that. The economy has a lot of old school raid items in the currencies because you know you can sell them. Like they don't just rot. You don't just delete things. You just sell them. It's actually kind of one of the cool things I like about it, but I can see where some people don't like that. They want to earn their raid items. They don't want to have to buy them. You don't have to buy them technically. There's plenty of people with group gear out there, and that's fine. But you can. It's available, and there's an economy for it. So just, you know. Oh. But our buddy's down. I'm going to drop this. And then I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to open my bag. And I swear I had some tokens. Do I not have any tokens? Yeah, I do. Yeah, boy. Yeah. I got you, buddy. I got you. Incoming res. Yeah, so the TLP ones are by far. Yeah, no, yes, no. You know, you name a raid item, you know, check the bazaar, it's there. Let's let's take a little gander, right? What was the expansion you last played? What what was the 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 candy land of your time? The last time you were on, buddy? Need to turn attack on. They die too fast. We got a level 100 in the guild. Congrats. Raidzilla. I three Raidzilla. I three. I figure out Radzilla. I.e. Radzilla. Radzilla. Time expander. Perfect, right? So time, you got the what was that? The time hammer or something? What was that? Let's set her to 65. We'll go by HP. And we'll just see what we got in here. See what we got. See what we got going on. Now, there's probably gonna be some gates of discord, but oh, look at there's you got the Dreamer's Despair. That was from time. Oh, Rapture of Somber Notes. That was a great. I don't think this was from time. I think this was from Gates of Discord. Yeah. Ooh, Shroud of Eternity. Oh, Jagged Blade of... Now these are some time pieces, huh? There's some time. Anyway, they got some stuff in here. This is from Gates Discord. But yeah, these are all raid items. It's fun. It's cool. I mean, I like it. It's really fun for twinking because you can twink your alts with like raid gear. Hilarious. At low levels too. What's also interesting is the items that lower levels can get because there's no drop. That they never were supposed to get. A great one is the coral hilted. Let me grab Bazaar. The coral hilted. This item right here, okay? This item right here. The level 1 would never, ever get this item, right? Because it drops in Plane of Water, okay? Crappy drop in Plane of Water considering the content of the time, right? I mean, it was okay. But no one used it because it has this huge AoE. This spell is an AoE spell. And it's gigantic. You would never use this in a real setting at level 65. But you notice it only has a required level or a recommended level, not a required level, right? So you can use this at level 1. The damage and delay sucks, right? Okay, it's like 5 damage, 25 delay, but the proc has no level requirement, not one. You can proc this at level 1 for 350 damage in an area-wide radius. Oh, it's stupid. It's stupid, but it's hilarious. Oh yeah. I mean, technically, you can just do a one-man in fight time. I'm not the levels are so different now from back then. It really is a different like time. It's time is not really a thing. You know what I mean? I have, you know, 150,000 HP. During time, like your tanks had 10,000 HP, right? So, and I do, you know, about just non-burn. I do about 60 to 100k DPS, right? And during time, I think I was doing around like 400 DPS was good. I think I want to say, like, I can pretty much instant kill most time gods. But you know, that's not like, you know, there's a lot of content between time and this. I need to keep in. See, I have this macro here, right? I wonder if I just take out the pauses. At one point, I had this working. Right, maybe that's just because it died. No, still not turning on attack. I'm having to manually do that. I'm gonna pop out my mer. I like having the comfort of a merc healer healing me, doing the heals. I need to figure this out. Attack on, attack on, attack on. Don't need a space. Because that in itself, attack on. Invite Hubadubis. Oh, I'm not the leader. Because that turns on attack, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Starting to get late. This, oh yeah. I think we're gonna wrap things up. The night spelled with a K. Because that's just how I think. Okay. It's just where it goes. My brain. Alright? What do you want? So yeah, folks, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Just click it. Go on. I promise. I promise it won't hurt. Promise. Just give it a click. Let's do it. I love you guys. Y'all have a really good night. Be part of us. Subscribe to the channel. Be part of it. Because it's a good empire to be part of. This elite gaming domination empire that you see before you. It's you and me, man. You and me. We're here for each other. Having some fun. Alright? So, I want to thank you all. Have a good night. This is Telkiney, Nerd Navigator. Peace out.